What's up guys, welcome back. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. So fourth match here, bottom left, so Group E. We had the first match a couple of days ago, Emancipator versus True Draco Zodiac. Emancipator won that one in, the final game, 3-2, kinda close match. But the next one we also have two, I feel, in all honesty, two title candidates. Again, two superb decks. One of the more recent decks in this year's Cross-Banlist Cup being Unchained. So Unchained enters the cup. The deck list has been updated to a YCS winning profile. Yeah, should be. And of course, one of the more recent ones. And of course, having access to the powerful stuff, extra deck stuff, like, for example, Little Knight, which should definitely help out in this particular matchup. The Spright deck list was also updated due to feedback, and I could kinda agree, being Runick Spright. Charge list from YCS Utrecht, first place. Which deck has the advantage? Intriguing. Looking at the votes from the people, is that, what was it, about 60%, 61% of the people should see Runick Spright or Spright win over Unchained. I could see why, the disruption on one hand, destroying the DDD Exceed, for example, which is fantastic against Runick, against Spright as well. But I mean, stuff like Flashing Fire does kind of take care of the DDD Exceed, and that's one of the most powerful, negations that Unchained can pump out. Big problem, though, with Unchained and Runick, like, indirectly, is, like, everything destroys. A deck like Unchained doesn't mind that at all. So Runick goes first, Runick Spright, and this is definitely I think everything you want to have. Plus I was able to search out Smashers before, and Smashers against Unchained is fantastic, especially with both Carrot and Spright on field. Having those negations, again, fantastic. So here in this case, what is it? Plus the deck still has access to Elf, rewarding Cap Shells, Hyperia, the times. It really feels that it's like, years ago. It has been years ago, but what was it? It was last year, I think. Kinda awkward, right? Oh yeah, and also that I've read is Runick Spright indeed has access to a main deck Lava Golem. Problem though, and that's very similar to, what is it, Unchained playing into Nip or Short Set. As you saw, or you'll see, is Unchained perfectly has the capability to, set up basically everything, like, what is it, the Yama in the graveyard, the Unchained Soul, etc. So everything the deck has, but ending only on one monster, being the DDD, Exceed, to negate at least up to 2 summons, right, off of effects. And you cannot Lava Golem that one monster, so that's definitely a big deal. So I guess, yeah, the game was over, even though no battle phase, like, the advantage was just far too high. So Unchained going first, and what is it, they can side in, what is it, Trolls, Mistaken Arrest as well, so those are already 6 perfect cards for this particular matchup. So I see Talons going second, perfect, I see Golem going second. Problem, as I mentioned before, Unchained should definitely play around Golem, obviously, the Lava Golem, the 3 staple, one of the most notable cards here in this particular deck list of, Runick Spright back in 2022. So standard combos, you have, I'm not too familiar with the Unchained names, I know their effects, but Short Set, I think this is a very staple combo, generic combo. You have everything set up, both traps here in this case. I think we know one, but we can assume that the other one is there as well. So Short Set, I have, what is it? Is it these names. No, it's Freezing Curses. You know which one I mean, the one that pops a special summon monster. And I do top deck into Runick Tip. Did we know? We knew that there was the Mistaken Arrest. So, yeah, problem again here is the Lava Golem was not live. That was a big deal. Obviously, you should always respect Lava Golem. And now, because I committed my normal summon, you can freely spam everything to the field. Because again, due to Lava Golem, you cannot use your normal summon during the same turn. And that's a bummer. I mean, you should, right? Very similar to Nip, you can play with Unchained into Nip and still have follow-up plays after that before you can go for, your DDD monster. So, as we know, Unchained, it's a deck that can easily OTK with multiple 2-card combos, and that, what happens. So, okay, game number 3, go first. And I do get, what is it? Ash on the field spell. Yeah, Ash on field spell, but I can, kinda, maybe I'm, I was about to say that, am I a bit greedy, or did... No, okay, no. I mean, the talents for draw 2 kind of made sense, because I had no normal summon, right? Any Spright, Hyperia, Capshell, even Kitten would have been fine to get rid of my fusion in the extra monster zone. So short set again, what is it? The gigantic Spright gets failure, but it's fine though. Like, look at this. Got double hand trap, and you have so much advantage still. That's Runick Spright for you. So I definitely felt comfortable right here. God spells, I think that was better, you know, prosperity, stuff like that. Hit those and see double trap. And there is no battle phase, but again, I can establish my board. We know that there is double trap in the hand, so this should be my duel. What am I going to end on? Probably Masquerina, there it is. Did I already go for Chin Buster previously? So probably Chin, yeah, but Capshell, so Capshell will get a draw when detached off of a Chin Buster. So, and Smasher said, yeah, this is more than enough. So Elf for the Reborn, so I could go for Unicorn probably, yeah, there it is. And still have Carrot on field, you know, for more negation. So this is again my duel. So it's definitely looking good for Spright, right? Spright, Runick. But still, now going second, it's where the deck could struggle a little bit, especially because in that particular format of Runick Spright, you know, like the Mirror Match or Life Twin Spright, always ended on multiple monsters on field, so stuff like Lava Golem and Ra Sphere Mode were fantastic. But pretty much a carbon copy duel, at least the first turn here for Unchained, so pretty much very similar. Again, Tour Guide, right? Tour Guide normal summon? I mean, okay, maybe there were different lines, I guess, but, you know, you can't, there is no nip, so there's no need to play around nip here in this matchup. Again, you should play around the Lava Golem, and I'm not side-decking live Ra Sphere Mode, right? It doesn't make sense. So the Lava Golem is again there, Talents is again there, so again, very similar opening hand, but again, it's really the same, guys, it's almost the same. So the Unchained Soul hits the field, which gives me, or at least the opponent, the capability to, so yeah, it gives me the opportunity to play, or I have to play around the Link Summon during my turn. Problem again is that the deck has so many follow-up plays, especially during my turn as well. And here the, what is it, the Abomination, is it Abomination? No, it's not Abomination, the level 8 discard to pop. Like, short set, Kitten is low-key broken against this particular matchup. Like, look, because of the draws, right, of Talents, was able to draw Spright Starter, and I can still go for my combo. Problem, and as I've mentioned before, like, Unchained is a deck that has so many potential follow-up plays because of the graveyard effects as well. And Kitten Reborn, again, bouncing back the Link 3, so fantastic problem. And I'm kind of faced with the dilemma, and short sets, like, this play was good. You know, gotta give it to them. What was it during draw phase? Use a trap, special summon level 8, discard, pop. So I wasn't able to use Elf, first of all, and I wasn't able to use Masquerina. So was it a small misplay on my part? Like, what were my other plays potentially? Maybe leave the Carrot on field? Again, that maybe could have... I mean, you could definitely go to the battle phase, force out Elf that way. I don't know, guys. Like, maybe the game would have been a bit different, but I think... I don't know. Huh. Maybe. I should recheck that. So, I mean... I was like, okay, it's not the end of the world. Game number 5 where Runick Spright is going first. That should be okay. So I lose this one again, OTK after that, right? So okay, game number 5, and I look at my opening hand. 5 spells, 5, what is it, 5 Runick spells. And okay, it's not the end of the world, if I have the capability to search my Runick field spell. Because what is it, I have the one that, what is it, the one that forces my opponent to banish top cards, and you know, that forces out the field spell for draw 3. And surely you should be able to draw any level 2 to, you know, go for full combo, but... Smiting Storm, that's the name, yeah. But the problem, again, is, as I mentioned before, Unchained, I mean, it's their job, right? Any 2-card combo is probably game, or can pump out big damage on board, especially Yama. The water one is so broken, guys, Jesus. It also, you know, gets rid of the field spell of Runick, and if you're able, if you have a main decked engine that has the capability to get rid of a field spell or spell and trap, you're good against, you know, this particular deck, right? To shut down the Runick. The fountain, right? The fountain, the field spell. So I get OTK'd. So this is unfortunate. I was thinking, you know, maybe game number 4. Maybe there was a small chance. But like as I've read through the comments, it felt like an awkward matchup because again, destruction, monster negation, like both of them also side deck, like there's a huge side deck in favor of Unchained. So it was close, but again, like all these decks can still move on, right? The next matchup we have GB versus Dragon Rulers, the winner of last year, by the way, so feel free to leave your predictions. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out. Peace.